Oh, hello everyone out there. It's me, ya boy, or is what I would be saying. Welcome to this first video, first stream. I believe it is titled Erudain Behind the DM Screen. This will be a video where today I am going to be, well, let's get out of that. I will be working on uh, session prep for my upcoming D&D session, as that is largely what this is going to be devoted to. Today I will be making my maps for tomorrow's game, statting enemies, doing all of that great stuff. I do apologize if you see me going off and doing other things. I am trying to test stuff and figure this out. This is my first time streaming. Let's see. Yes. I'm just pulling my own stream up, making sure I have access to chat and everything. Perfect. So today I will be working on session prep. This is a campaign, Erudain in Trouble is the campaign I am running. We are going to be starting recording, and admittedly we're only partway through. Uh, Hopefully by the time this video is on YouTube, because I am live streaming now, but the first session should already have been posted. It will be, again, in the middle of the campaign. I will be having a recap session sooner or later, but I thought I would kind of record going over building maps, setting up enemies, that sort of stuff that I am going to be doing in the future. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this coming session, if you haven't, well, if no one's currently in the live stream, but if you're watching this on YouTube, then the session has already probably been posted. But this session is going to be a very important session. I will be introducing a lot of elements, uh, poss bigger threats, exploring a temple, seeing many things. And so there's a lot to prep. There's a lot that is going to be very important to this session, as this session, I feel, will be a crux of the campaign's story going forward. So I've pulled up one of my map making tools. I alternate between two. This is Dungeon Draft. I like it because, well, very good for making underground cave system, building systems, all that stuff. I can even just pre-generate random floor plans, which I actually really like. Uh, and I might use one of these. Uh, the other one that I often use is Incarnate. This is one I used for a while. Uh, Good for building outside, good for building area maps. Not as great for building uh, more inside, because, oh god, I have to place every single wall, got to get it right. You can see some of my attempts at building underground dungeons. Oop, it's loading. Actually, while it is loading, I am going to shift the screen a bit. Unfortunately, I don't have a setup, so I'm just kind of sitting here with my laptop on my lap. Uh, and I am going to grab some of my old notes, because I know those are going to be somewhat important in setting up this session, as the temple that they're going to explore is something I created quite a while ago for. Well, this is the second version of of this campaign, set in the same world, yada yada. So, as it is the second time, I have hinted at this this temple previously, and I need to find my notes on it, even if I don't have a lot. be the Temple of Melara, an old goddess of light who existed during the First Era. She is, well, not dead, but no longer around. Her faith is basically vanished, and therefore she spends her time in the divine realms. Well, it is good to have my notes. So, as you can see, Incarnate, you can even just see how all the walls are placed kind of jankily, and that is because, yeah, Incarnate, it's actually interesting. I don't mind it for other things, but for building outside places, not the greatest. And I accidentally pressed that. So I am going to look at Incarnate, look at other people's maps, because I want to get some, get my ideas flowing. So you see, these are all the maps I have previously made. Some of them I like, some of them are not great. Some of them I won't admit, like this one, and there's a few that I've taken from other sources just to use as inspiration, modify, because it's a map. I'll use it for a bit. I don't need to make every single map. So, let's see what they have under Temple. So, the setting of this, the Temple of Melara, is a buried underground temple. Because I'm actually going to be using a room layout, I will be using my dungeon draft, which is why I will be going through that later. But let's spend this time drawing inspiration. And I'm just checking something real quick. Oh, we actually have 2 viewers. Hello out there. I will just say hi in the chat. Though I don't know if it will appear right away. All right. So, going to look and see some good temple designs. Now, this temple is going to be fairly large, but like this thing, these look huge. So I want to find just a good temple basis, possibly multi-level, so I might draw from multiple things. Like this. Dwarven excavated temple. I like how it opens up here. There's collapsed areas, central. This seems to be a secret area, which the temple, once I finally finish drawing it, will definitely have something like this. Let's see, let's go back. But I'm going to do clone and edit. That way I can have I don't have to search through this exact one again, and it will be among my maps. Let's see. While we were doing this, if you are watching the stream, which I can see there are some viewers actually, hello there. If you didn't catch my intro, I am a DM. I will be posting regular Dungeons and Dragons content, both of our campaign and of session prep, through streams or / recording it to YouTube. This is our first recording here, and oh, there it is. We have the map visible now. Let's see. Oh, looks like things are a bit frozen. That's not fun. But yes, this is basically the first stream, prepping for tomorrow's session, which tomorrow's session will be the first recorded session and the tipping point in the campaign, which, well, actually, the players don't know. This was originally called A Nation at War, but since we have gotten away from the nation and I have ultimately started figuring out my what I plan to do for the big bad and all that stuff, the campaign's now Erudain in Trouble. I might change. In Trouble sounds kind of light, considering the gravity of the threat I have planned. Oh boy, this is not liking having this. Let's just close extra tabs, see if this helps. Okay, something is happening. Okay, yeah, incarnate. I mean, I like it, but it is slow sometimes, especially on my PC. Especially since like each individual thing can count, and like you can make small edits for texturing, and yeah. So let's save. Yeah, if you are watching, feel free to send me a message and I will respond to anything you guys have to say. Ooh, what's this? Filler tool. That's new. I've not seen that before. But I will return to my maps and continue exploring. See what else they have in temples. Give me some creativity, some inspiration for the temple I will be making in today's session. Or not today's session. The session is when I'm running it. This is trial period. Oh, I didn't see this one before. Again, it's possible. Temple Ruination, Part 1. Let's zoom in. Oh, let's drag around. I do like it. This reminds me of an old Skyrim temple. Oh, it seems, yeah, this seems very much Skyrim temple. I think you would like drop into a crevice here. So you have a bit of a cave system, but it looks like well made and whatnot. Some bridges until you would get to, I assume, the entranceway over here. Though actually, maybe the entranceway is over here, and that this is just a secondary area. Who knows? Uh, but it looks like you go in. There is a nice bed chamber here. Go in. This breaks off into a cave with a treasure for some reason, which um, interesting. But you go down here. This seems to be more of a catacomb area. This maybe an office, but it's very close to the catacombs. And these two areas definitely seem like the main prayer areas. This is a good. This one is good to come back to. I like that. Admittedly, I don't like the organization so much, but I do like some of the concept it shows. I like the lighting. Uh, don't expect any of my maps to be as high quality as these. I am not the best. This is ignore the green circle because that's and the spiderweb thing because those are ooh, attacks that I was not able to delete. But this is a library map that I have previously made. Not bad, actually. This is one of my favorite ones that I've made. Um, but I have spent a long time talking, not a lot of time working. So let's get one more good inspiration and then let's get crafting. This is very small. This one might be good. I'll come back to that. Let's see. Nor this one. All right. Let's see. Let's see. This is a very basic temple. I've done so many like that in the past, mostly just doodling on bits and paper and whatnot. Um, and I also, because this is again, this is, uh, Melara is part of a group of temples. And I actually made one in my previous campaign, so I might be drawing from what I did from that. Okay, here's another one. Uh, Now this one is clearly surface area, seems to be crack leading into, well, okay, let's actually, okay, seems this is the opening area, Temple of the Dead Gods. Now that's actually pretty accurate to what I'm going to be making. And so you go in, large statue area, two side chambers. Holy shit, these look really fancy with how they're doing the lighting and all that. Don't expect that. Goes into looks to be a courtyard with a statue, and there's a statue here. Very interesting. No central prayer room, and missing some of the things. Now, my temple, This is very much going to be a battleground. This is a decrepit temple used in the first era, but has since become infected by, well, something that the players will see. All right, that's a good idea. And so let's get into making it. Let's get the room layout, something good. Boundary, let's move that up to 2. Complexity, I'm curious what this will get. Let's do 75 and density 75. Let's see what this creates. Interesting, interesting. Okay. And now I like to think of it, where is the starting room and how will the temple be laid out? This one I actually kind of like. I might remove some of these hallways, might connect it, might create an additional room, but this I like. Hmm. This is the opening room. It goes into this. So let's think of it in that. And it's a temple that is decrepit, it's possibly buried, it's tens of thousands of years old. They're probably not actually going to be entering through the main entrance. So let's assume that if the temple was laid out normally, this area would be probably the entrance room, the main, just a main little prayer hall. I might extend it a bit. This area would be a good connecting area. There would probably be many statues, and there might be little areas. Let's see. I would say I would probably expand this area, and this would be like devoted to being the main chapel where they would hold larger ceremonies and whatnot, as well, but would link up to these areas here, which would be more private prayer rooms, possibly where the wealthy would go to pray or give their own special donations. This area would be kind of side rooms. This is where the priests and the acolytes would live, uh, leading up into possibly the head priest living here, and possibly being this area being like an inner sanctuary, maybe a library. Hmm. I like it, but I am seeing how I would probably be making many changes. Let's try a few more, see if we can find a good one. This one. Well, let's up the density a little bit. Let's lower the complexity. Now that, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna play around with the sliders. Huh, I like this. It's like there's 2 separate areas, so I can definitely see like this area being like a staircase, and one of these being like, maybe this being the above ground, this being the below ground, or vice versa. Oh, oh yeah, these are type of walls we can do. What is it? Concrete? Let's do stone. Interesting. This I could very see as an underground area. So yeah, this hallway would probably be a staircase down. Well, I do like some of the room shapes, but it feels a bit disconnected. I want again very long. Okay, this one I can work with. I think I actually like this one. It's a very much more dungeony, very straightforward. I'll probably make some more connections. So entrance hall here, maybe side confessional prayer room here. Opens up into here, being a main cathedral area. I will make this area bigger. This area, we get into some more private, maybe more rich people, as well as living quarters here. And then it goes down, and then this is like uh, the head priest's living area, the archive area, all of that sort of stuff. I like it. Let's finish that. Okay. And now this is a desert temple, so I want to give it a feeling of underground, desert, one brick. Let's see what that does. Okay, let's see. Okay, okay, this is concrete slab, cut stone. Let's try this one. You know, that one's not bad. Not what I'm looking for. Roman worn. What's this gonna be looking like? Okay, let's just do this. So I know this is one I've used before. Okay, yeah, just the square tiled floor. I think that looks fine. Let's, okay, yeah, let's expand this. This is going to be the main prayer room. Uh-huh. I'm going to be texturing areas just for now so that I know what these are, because I will be changing little things, widening rooms, changing it, adding new corridors. Okay, because yeah, no, just having that random little hall there that I don't like. Okay, so we see this. So, I figure the whole temple is buried. They are going to be breaking in, probably through a hole in this grand cathedral area. First, let's design the temple how I would want it. Is there a remove tool? Oh, oh, okay, that's not doing anything. Build, edit points. Okay. Oh, you can make it more curved. That's interesting. And did that remove the walls for some reason? Nope, let me try this. Undo, 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 undo. There we go. Ooh. Oh, okay. Let me. It might be because let's see. I want to add a point here to here to here. Enter. Is that doing anything? Huh. Okay. This is not doing what I want it to do. Okay, yeah, this is infuriating. I can't. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Looks like we only have one viewer currently. Nope. Sorry if I've been very quiet lately. I'm just trying to go over seeing this. I've been using this tool as much, so still trying to figure out certain aspects. Really surprised there isn't a cut tool as far as I can tell. Though, let me try this. Huh. All right, so the layout is one here. Entrance hall. Side rooms, lots of walls. This is going to be the main room. They're probably going to break in over here. So let's. That did that something I did not like. Uh, doesn't seem to like round walls. Interesting. Brush tool. Here's something. Let's make it a bit bigger. Okay, hang wall tool, because fuck it, this thing does not seem to like playing. Okay. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. What is it? Why did it remove walls? This is ridiculous. Okay, so I'm going over it, make sure this area is enter. Okay, that has created some kind of walls that I can see. So these are going to be two private prayer rooms. Enter. Oh, and that is not what I want to do. This to here. Enter. Okay, that works well. This area is going to be okay. Wall there. Seems to like following my mouse. Okay, okay. So these are going to be walls, creating a number of rooms. This is where most of the regular priesthood will live. Okay. Yes, these are a number of rooms for the regular priests, acolytes, whatever. Let's see. This area will be for the main priest. Let's get back to the building tool. Let's make this a bit wider. Connect it more, or not, because it doesn't seem to like the outer wall tool now that this is here. Okay, pattern tool. Let's see. Let's do a slightly different pattern in this area, denoting that this would normally be much finer. Um, that is like where the priests walk, so that they have a more fancy tile. It's almost a raised area to present. Um, yes. Let's see. There would be like temples. We're gonna have a bunch of statues going around this area. Ooh, right. We need to build this. The priest can walk there and get to here. And there's gonna be a private prayer room. There needs to be a passageway for the normal people to go through. And I will be adding doors. But for now, these are just walls. The priest's room, just have it one big room. This will be the fancy archive room. This is going to be a very important room later on. Okay. Let's also give some rooms some different floor. I feel like the living areas probably would have a different, more wooden floor. Like, let's let's do that in these areas. Um, Give it more comfort. This is again some private prayer rooms. I will be having. I'll put some statues in there. It will look very lovely. Um, okay, let's start with the objects for now. So let's see about benches, pews. Let's see if they have benches. Chests, benches. These are very small. Oh, oh, that's me rotating. Um, let's see. Okay, which looks good. This is a decrepit old temple. I want to go for these stone benches. Their scale, though, is very small. Oh, let's raise it up. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Okay, actually, let's. smaller scale. Let's do like that. This way. That way. There is a nice little areas for people to walk through in this temple. There'd probably be like a carpet, a path that's going through. You could use it to go here. Oh, let's fix that. No pew here because they have the side door. Um, actually, okay, so I like these, but actually I'm going to start moving them because while these would be where they were in the original temple, I don't think these would be here now. Let's delete that one. This one, we're going to that. Okay, delete, delete. Let's delete like half of these, and I'll put rubble in their place later. Let's keep so let's keep like one in the center. Like this is where it would normally be. Um, this one has let's say working thrown like over here. And it, well, actually no, there's gonna be like a altar there. So let's say it's been thrown. It's like it's gonna create kind of a partial cover, so they can't see into the room very well. This one has been thrown in such a way where these ones have been kind of thrown and piled in such a way where they're blocking the door now. Uh, let's see, bring up to the top layer. And this one is going to have been kind of, again, thrown in such a way where it's partially blocking this door. That looks good. Okay. Oh, they're terrain, yes. Do we have carpet? Snow, cracked, terrain, sand. That looks good. Looks like we don't have anything that I would like here. Water, material brush. Water brush, material brush, path tool. Do you have any special paths? Stairs, wooden bridge, no carpet. Interesting. Effects, these are more about lighting. Objects. Okay, so we have the benches. Now let's get some carpet. Ooh, I do like this. Yes. Oh, I'll be moving these later. Normally, yes, there would be a nice carpet here and lead up to the front and also down into a lovely meeting hall. Yeah, this doesn't look as good. I like how we can build rooms. The fuck, that is so much better than Incarnate, but honestly, the placing objects, I think Incarnate might be a bit better. Um, but we'll see. I might have to experiment with that one next time. For now, I'm trying to use this one. I really just don't like the wall placings in Incarnate. Like, it doesn't really have a draw tool or anything. All right, let's see. So that's carpet, very important. Is there altar? Let's see. Um, so let's put an altar. Actually, let's flip it this way. So because it's facing the crowd, This would be the stairs kind of going up. Oh, this is a fancy altar. This might be used in one of the other rooms. Let's see. Yes, I like it here. This is going to be a nice kind of special prayer room. And now this area, I will put one here as well, but I will be modifying it. This area is going to be very special if the players actually get to it. It's technically not part of the quest they're currently doing, so they actually may completely ignore it. And actually, let's do the carpet back in here. I feel like the very fancy prayer room would have a very nice carpet. All right, now statues. Those are very important in a temple. Now, the thing about this is because this was part of a pantheon of the six goddesses, we're going to have 5.5 statues. The sixth will always be miraculously destroyed for some reason. Let's see what other statues we have here. Okay, so that works with that, and then I will add a crumble pile of rubble there. But this is, yes, well, it is the the six goddesses, six goddesses. It is still dedicated specifically to what I wrote her name over here. Yes, Melara, the goddess of light. Daylight come and yeah, I'm just humming songs with whatever reason. So let's get a good statue, maybe a different one if we have it. But actually, I want to make it a bigger statue. Let's see. Okay, actually that size will be fine. Um, I will make bigger statues in other areas. This room will have a very large statue. And there actually should be a statue in here, which will make ooh, that's tiny, tiny, tiny. I want one statue here. And actually, yes. Actually, that gave me an idea. No, this statue will not be here. There will be rubble here, and there will be a statue here. Let's up its scale. Okay. Oop, let's undo that. Let's see. Anywhere else you guys? Well, there's only one person watching, but anywhere else that I should put statues? Actually, let's do some statues in the front hall. These will not be the same, but they will be there. These will use like the gargoyle more statues. Again, shrink it down to a more manageable size. Rotate, rotate, rotate. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and the third one, which would be here, will be rubble. You also need pillars. Pillars are always important in a temple. Broken pillar. I like this one. Stone pillars. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have this one be a broken pillar. Let's give it a bit more size. Actually, do we have? This one might be better. But let's turn the size down. Oh, that is in the wrong spot. Here. I realize these are not across from each other. One second. Let me. That was changing its size. I want to not change its size. Change its. Why does it do the size automatically? Let's see. Okay, there we go. Good enough. All right. So, anything else? Pillar, pillar. Ooh, yes, there's going to be one of the pillars will fall over here, and then there will be again several pillars. Boom. Let's increase its size just a tad. This is a pillar that would have fallen here. And actually, no, this case we will have the 6 pillars. All right, now this is going to be a private prayer room. Let's go back to the altar. Let's increase its size just a tad. Um, now, let's look through and see, because let's put some stuff that might still be around on the altar. Scroll bowl. Oh, that's fucking freaking huge here. Let's put that there. Let's throw some scroll here. Maybe scroll bowl here. Let's make it seem like this temple was in use. Let's throw some random objects around. Okay, camping beds. These actually will be important for something. Ooh, that's huge. Okay. Um, okay. Because one of the things the party is going to find is some unfortunate adventurers who had been here before them. Oh, I can just put C4 here. Folders, very good. This is going to be the rubble. Um, all right, so bits of rubble, uh, bits of rubble. It's not perfect, but I think it looks fine. Plenty of rubble here. Okay, I don't like how it centers things too much. I really would like some free placing. But the rubble. Okay, then. Let's edit this one a bit. Let's see. Okay, that doesn't look bad. Uh, and I do need to have a massive pile of rubble here. As this will represent the sixth goddess who was erased from history. And that will be kind of important, as there's a side quest where you can free said goddess. Okay, let's see. I'm going to need some bookshelves. Let's just look at book. Interesting. That actually works pretty well. Um, there we go. This will be a nice little reading room. Not much is going to have survived, but we'll see. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Mm, what else? What else? What else? Let's see. Let's see. Looking. A lot of interesting stuff. Like, I feel like I could use some of this stuff sometimes, and I definitely feel like it's better for building other areas, but I do like how I can build caves and dungeons with this, but I will admit, oh, that could be monster bones. That could definitely be useful. Actually, let's say that this room, actually, let's give the head priest like two of these rooms here, and this area will be like a hall of the dead. That actually could be really cool. Like I say, they probably were not planning out too much. Oh, so there's probably going to be some. Let's see. There we go. Well, the room is traversable. The let's see. There we go. And now I wanted to see, is there something like beds? Oh, so I'll just put some beds in some rooms. Or actually, let's undo that because the bed is, yeah, kind of got to be shoved in. There's a bed here. uh, Then probably a small bed here. This is a cradle. Okay, I'm gonna say it's a bed for a halfling. There was a halfling among them. Oh, oh, right, my scale is a bit big. I can change that. Sorry, I keep forgetting stuff like that. And there would be other stuff in these rooms, but there we go. I think this temple looks pretty good. Maybe there's not much in this room, but again, not much would have survived. This is a very old temple, so I have to keep the stone stuff intact. Da, ba, 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 ba. But I like what I've done so far. Let's see. Still have one viewer. Thank you for staying with me. I know someone left, but I'm glad that they were watching anyways. So it's going to be dark, this and that. Okay, let's save this. I'm going to save it as, let's do, yeah, I like to put double O's because I have a lot of maps throughout my days and other things. This just makes sure I will know what I have. So this will be Goddess of Light Temple. And let's save it. Very good. And export it. This will create as a PNG. I'm gonna have to go back and later and edit some stuff. But yes, to whatever. Goddess of Light Temple. And it's going to be loading. So I'm going to be taking a quick 10-minute break, get food ready and whatnot, after which I will be coming back here, and we have the layout of the place. Now we will be working on creating the encounter of the place. What enemies and monsters and etc. Let's see, let's open it. Well, first, yeah, let's open this. Resize, because it's very large. So now let's go for just large, because it saves them as really freaking huge. PNG, it is in my maps folder. Oh, okay. Oop. Oh, that is not what I wanted. Fine. 2, 3. The Temple of Light. No, this is not a Legend of Zelda thing. Oh, looks like a small error where the carpet goes over something. But again, I'm creating like a map every week and I have full-time jobs, so there's going to be errors. Let's wait for this to finish loading. Then let's get here, go to this, new one, and I'm going to get this map in. Oh, that is the recording. There. Oh, no, this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, let's try this. This. And let's upload. Choose a file. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's go to my maps. That is not the right one. That is the. Okay. Oh, here it is. It's all the way down here. Let's get this in. And it's in. Okay. So I will probably be uploading more files later. Let's make sure this is set to. I like to set them big, 40 by 40. Just lets me experiment, make sure things match up. Save the settings, come in here, go to map, drag this in. Okay, and now we gotta stretch it to fit the whole screen. Oh, that's not how you do it here. So get the corner, draggy, draggy, corner, drag. Oh, let's zoom in a bit. That way I can more efficiently drag this. There we go. Let's zoom out, and here we have it. The Temple of the Goddess of Light. So, before we go, I am going to create one token, then again, create, I'm going to create one token for now, because I do know something that I'm going to have. Axe. Okay, let's go medieval axe. Now I want to look for a very nice evil looking axe, because this is going to be one token that is just going to be sitting there. Huh, I like this one. So let's save image into characters. Sure, let's go with that. Okay, now let's bring it into here. Choose the image. Now I want to be in characters. It's going to be ME something, so ABCD, whatever. M. M. Here it is. Want the axe to be kind of in the frame. All right, and now we have it. Save this as character. This is Axe of Demise. Let's go 0, 1. Axe of Demise. That way it'll be at the front with all the other numbers. So let's bring this one in. And now we have the Axe of Demise. Oh, that is... I am on the wrong thing. Let's change that. I'm going to be on the Objects of Tokens layer now. And drag the Axe of Demise over here. The axe will be sitting here, buried in the ground. And that will be something for the players to find. Next, hopefully they find very interesting axe. It's actually not called the Axe of Demise. It's called a World Breaker in my game. Called such because it's an anti-magic axe. It has basically ninth or higher even of counter spell and dispel magic. Any magic, no matter what, that it comes in contact with, it will destroy. Very useful, but also very very hard, because if a player holds it, they cannot use magic of any kind, whether it be even racial magic or such. But very powerful. So it'll be something that they will have on them, and they have to bring back to the Red Dragon Queen, because it is her axe. She merely has just lost it. So I will be stepping aside, getting some food for myself. I will be back in 10 minutes. And with that, we will get into the interesting thing, creating the encounter. I will be digging through some of my many books that I don't know. Can you see these stacked up over here? Um, Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But I will be looking through those to create some monster encounters. I already have the ideas up here. Uh, it's going to be interesting. They are going to be fighting, well, the big bad, but partial or something of the big bad. But really, they will be fighting what I some dead adventurers whose bodies have been possessed by the evil energies of the big bad. So I get to build some enemy adventurers for the players to fight. So can't use magic. Instead, they're going to have some interesting abilities. But we will get that back to that in 10 minutes. Um, I won't be ending the stream. I will just merely be going away, so we will be dealing with an empty background. But I will be back in a flash. Actually, you know what? No, I won't be. I will be ending the recording here. And let's say this is part one. I will be back in 10 minutes. Uh, but this is something that I am doing on. Uh, since I will be uploading this, I will be stopping the stream or stopping the recording here. So, with that, I will be back in 10 minutes, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.